All right. That should be live. Now, hurry up and finish loading. Go ahead and properly get into game. Hello, Bo. What are you reading about now? Oh, let's see. Where did we leave off last time? We had just captured the asteroid, I think. In space, no one can hear Milo scream. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's true. In any case, waiting at the doctor for an appointment. Yeah. That's never fun. Oh. Come on, game, hurry up. Well, hopefully your appointment goes well. Where are we? Black hole sun. Okay. This is the result of not having our ships parked by the jump gate. Let's see. I sort of had a plan for what I want to do, and now I can't remember any of it. That's not good. You know what? Let's see what missions we have. Okay, we have the ones to make the vigor leave us alone. Or you want those later? That's something or other. Okay, apparently this an open request mission. Oh, hello Asher. Humble has X4. It doesn't have all the DLC. But it has X4, it has the first DLC, I think, and I think it is a 50% off on the second DLC, which I'm not sure what that ends up coming to. Together with the rest of the DLC. I don't know. It might be cheap enough to hit some people's price targets. I was too lazy to sit down and figure it all up how much it'd cost for the whole pack between Humble and Steam. Invidium crystallite. I'm not sure what that's even for. Let's go ahead and try this. How much is it going to pay us? It doesn't say. Alright. Just some Invidium crystallite. Advanced ship nanoweave, I assume, is for good ship mods. Exceptional ship nanoweave is for the extra good ship mods. Is the nanoweave for Hull or shields? I don't remember. I think it's probably for a hull. Seminar for 2-star crew, not worth it. And a paint mod. Source local regions, approve satellite coverage, an open request. Apparently this an open request one is always for the stupid Argon stake, which I don't want to do. If these were anything but basic, I would take them. Because I really want better engine upgrades. And neither of these look to be too difficult, question mark. Laser tower, item recovery, laser tower. Let's go ahead and accept this, and then we'll see what the Iridium crystallite is. This is probably a very stupid idea. Okay.
Requesting permission to dock.
Deploy one laser tower at the target location. Where's the target location? Oh, it's actually nearby. Heck yeah. Okay, let's go.
Autopilot engaged.
$18 for X4 and X4 Cradle of Humanity. Split Vendetta. Yeah, it's $18 for the bundle. But then I'm not sure what it comes to if you decide to add the rest of the DLC. Because like with 50%, you got a 50% off coupon on one of the other DLCs as part of that. And then I'm not sure how much the rest of the DLC, getting them on Steam, would cost. Or getting them on Humble for that matter. I don't know if they sell them on Humble or not. Most of what's in that pack is not for X4, unfortunately. But yeah, I should have done the math before I got started. Yeah, it's probably a good deal for just those pieces, and then you may pick the other pieces up when they're on sale later or something. But anyway. I saw that in my inbox and I was like, okay, I'll put that in the stream title.
Entering system. Second contact.
But anyway. I think we'll crank out a few missions just to see what the rewards are like. Yeah, like these ones, they're not going to pay me much money at all. But they're going to give me an item that I'm not sure if it's valuable or not. It could be a crap item that's not worth anything. I'm not sure if there's like a reputation. There's a seminar for 3-star crew. Exceptional engine fuel injector. Boom, we are doing this. I don't care what it is. Okay, let's get this other mission done first. Where did our old... Did it overwrite our old mission with this one? I'm not going to complain, I guess, but... Find ore and second contact flashpoint. Okay. We're right here in that system already.
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay, I think it overwrote our previous mission with that mission I just selected, but that's fine because our previous mission was kind of meh anyway. This mission is amazing. I just realized I've not been placing any scanners anywhere. Okay. Find ore and second contact to flashpoint. So we'll just go fly to hereabouts, I think. And we'll drop a
Autopilot engaged.
ore scanner. Let's see what that gives me. This must be one of the first few places well, I think this must have been one of the last few places I placed on my initial satellite placing run, where I was just doing the ring. Because it's fairly well satellited up, but they're all small satellites. Oh wait, there's an advanced. Okay, I take that back. They're mostly small satellites. And this one's kind of... I'm not sure what happened there. Alright. Let's deploy a resource probe.
Autopilot disengaged.
Mission. Is there any ore here? Not really. Okay. Let's go over here.
Autopilot engaged.
Hopefully it turns out this mission isn't impossible. Last one wasn't impossible. It was a bit annoying, but it wasn't impossible. This one is find hydrogen in the void. Find ore, second conflict. But a higher concentration. Okay, what all of these give me? This gives me money. This gives me a seminar for 2-star crew. And money. Seminar for 1-star crew. Seminar for 1-star crew. And seminar for 1-star crew. Okay, most of those are kind of crap. Flying through asteroid belts isn't very good. AI, but we'll just let it do its thing. Yeah, I'm hoping over here is an ore concentration. Otherwise, this is going to be... Oh, there's a data vault. I should be doing these every time I see them, but they take too long, and I don't know what the reward is for getting all of them. Maybe the reward for getting all of them is amazing, and I'm going to miss out big time, but I'll worry about that in the future. Doing a 22 item long fetch quest just isn't appealing at the moment. Fetch quest is the wrong term. Item hunt, I guess.
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay, how much is this? Reasonable amount of ore. Probably for the next section of the mission, we will come back and find hydrogen in the void. Void is somewhere around here, I thought. There it is. Let's hit up this location first.
Autopilot engaged.
Anyway, now that we're not under constant threat of the carbon broadhead getting blown up, instead we're more in constant threat of losing our tugs. I really should take out this station up here, but station destroying is so boring. Forgot your password? Well, that is why you need a password manager. The password manager experience on, say, a cell phone is kind of crappy. But it's better than not having one, that's for sure. I never have to remember my password for anything except the password manager anymore. Come on, it'll save, hurry up.
Entering system. The void.
Alright. in system. We just need to find some hydrogen. I'm tempted to drop one here as we go through. Oh, 3-pen site is on his way home. That means he must have finished exploring. Okay. These systems are pretty sparse. These two aren't terribly well explored, but this one especially needs to be explored better. There doesn't appear to be any exits from just this one in Saturn II, and like nothing there as far as industrial development. I'm assuming this superhighway leads to Saturn III or whatever they're going to call this one, and then this accelerator leads on to the next planet. Anyway, asteroid belt doesn't seem to have anything going on. Okay. Have we reached our destination? More or less. Alright. Find ore and second flashpoint. Have a relatively easy rule for that. We're going to go right here. We're going to pick up this probe and we're going to come back and place it again.
Autopilot disengaged.
Hello, Amendment Man. Welcome here. We're just doing a quick mission. For, you know, a relatively minor reward of no real value to anyone. Namely, the piece I need to do at top level, what do you want to call it? Engine mod. Just a minor thing. The problem is, of course, if I put it on this ship... Wait, where is the AI flying? What are you doing, you...
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay, fine.
Autopilot engaged.
Autopilot off. We're gonna fly this manually, because the autopilot is being weird. Oh, whoop, whoop. Nope. Now it's being Have. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Here's an anomaly that I've never gone through more than once. Labeled back when I thought anomalies would take you to the same place every time, maybe. I kind of ought to move my big ships here to the Savage Spur Gate. Well, I don't think they actually give reputation unless you're personally using them. They don't seem to anyway. Yeah, we flew through a lot of gates in the vague hope that they would take us somewhere useful, and
Entering system.
they did.
Second
Well, they
contact.
did, sort of. Some of them revealed some interesting
Autopilot disengaged.
systems I didn't know of yet. Okay, let's just
Resource probe.
fly right into this probe. We're going to pick it up, we're going to set it back down again, and hopefully that will count for the purposes of this mission. If not, we'll have to find a new spot that has more ore. But I think this one is good enough. Alright. Deactivate probe. Stuck it on board. Deploy resource probe. Mission done. Alright, what's the next one? Find ore and find ice in second contact flashpoint. Well, the amount of ore we need to find is less than the amount of ore we need to find for the last one. You know what that means? Where's that resource probe?
Resource probe.
I'm just going to keep repeating this for as many times as they'll pay me. Okay. I completed that mission. Find methane and hydrogen in the void. How much methane and hydrogen were at that one we placed earlier? Methane, hydrogen. Okay, let's go back to this one, I guess.
Autopilot engaged.
If they're just going to pay me to drop 2 resource probes multiple times, we'll just kind of do that. And then we should get a quite chunky mod. Okay, we can't accept any of these because if we do, they'll override the one we're working on. None of these are great anyway. The paint mods might be interesting. I don't know what any of these look like. Extended fuel container I have loads of. Seminar for two-star crew is pretty meh. I think these 2 are probably story missions. This one's been here since the beginning of the game. This one was here since last stream. Neither looked that exciting. But we'll just let them ride for now.
Entering system. The void.
Once we finish this mission, we'll have to see what happens. I'm tempted to take the wheelbarrow here and just camp the gate for a while. See if we can get the Terrans to like us at least enough to allow us to dock ships. Because if we get to the point where we can dock ships, then it's just a matter of having a trader run in their space for long enough. And eventually we will be rich. And the Terrans will like us. More likely the second than the previous, though. Since traders don't seem to actually make that much money. It's kind of interesting that Terrans apparently have resources of their own that nobody else has. Like silicon carbide? Okay. Does it actually have resources of its own? Or is it produces silicon? Metallic microlattice. I have not seen that anywhere else. Maybe it's special? Produces silicon carbide. Maybe we could set up a silicon miner here in Saturn II as soon as we got docking permission. That might make them like us.
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay.
Resource probe.
I'm glad resource probes aren't single-use items. It makes these missions a lot easier. Received exceptional engine fuel injector. Heck yeah. Alright. Now, let's go to the Argon Prime Wharf. And let's see what we can do to our engines on this thing. Terrans mine silicon and ore and some gas, make computronic substrate, silicon carbide, metallic microlattice. That's the entire resource wares chain in Terran construction. Okay. So they just have to be different from everybody else. Instead of doing hull parts and claytronics, they do computronic substrate, silicon carbide, and metallic microlattice. Interesting. That's kind of cool in a way. It helps drive home how the terrans are different from the Argon. Although it would definitely make it. The Vague and Riptide have their own separate economies as well. Yeah, theirs is based on scrap, isn't it? Riptide is. Yeah, the Riptide's based completely on scrap. Because they get all of their electronics and hull parts from scrapping stuff.
Entering system. Second
I'm not
contact.
entirely sure if scrapping is actually that valuable of a thing to be involved in, to be honest. Because my little scrap station there, well, I should look it up. I've got a ratio calculator somewhere around
Entering
here.
system.
I should
Argon
figure out what the
prime.
actual ratios are for stuff and get it, get that station in some semblance of correct. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, energy cells is no big deal. You can just generate
Argon
them
Wharf.
free out of the air. Yeah,
Autopilot. Epically failed.
yeah, you can say that again. I haven't seen a epic fail notification in a while. We're going here to this very station.
Docking granted.
Now you can watch me complain about things. I don't think I've been complaining much today. Maybe I have. I'm not sure if that's the same station calculator I have open or not. Yeah, I think it is. I need to actually use it instead of just having it open in a tab. It's the problem. I have a docking computer on you, so I don't know why I'm being so careful. Anyway, let's go see what the RNG upgrades that I still haven't installed a mod to get the RNG removed from look like.
Greetings.
I may or may not actually install any of them right now. The upgrades, not mods to remove the RNG from the upgrades. I need to remember to do that before the next stream. I won't. And I'll say the same thing before the next stream. And the next stream, and the next stream. Until eventually someday. Calculator doesn't work for scrap? Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, engine mods. Let's see what the fancy ones look like. You can afford it now. 10 to 30%. That's actually less than our existing low quality one. That's interesting. This baffles me. Why would a top quality engine mod give you less than a low quality one? I'm guessing the extra properties are probably less punishing. That's very odd. Well, we're not going to install that yet. I'll worry about that later. Let's just go back to the on foot for now. I'll worry about what kind of mod I want to install later. For now, it's just good to know that we have the capability. I'm not even sure if I want to mod this exact ship. or if I might find something better that the Terrans have, or what exactly I want to do about that. I haven't seen any of the Terran ships really yet. Speaking of which,
Hello.
we're going to fly this over to our station in the next system, and we're going to pick up the wheelbarrow. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and select this jump gate.
Requesting
Jump
permission to
gate.
dock.
A take fast choice.
Blocking permission granted.
And let's go to our station. It shouldn't be too difficult to plug a bunch of stats into some kind of quick little program or write a quick little script or something to figure out what the ratios are for a scrap station. Maybe the two different scrap processors are a 1-to-1 ratio. Maybe they're not. Either way. Yeah. Just raid the encyclopedia for information. I'll have to do that later. That, and I ought to play around with the workforce thing. Figure out how hard it is to keep that going, and if it's worth doing workforce at all, or if it's better to just build a bigger station. That's something I could figure out in the calculator easily enough. Because if the workforce just makes the station work faster, then having all those extra resources brought in just costs you money compared to building a bigger station. If it actually makes it cost less raw materials, then it might be worth it. Workforce is totally worth it. Alright. I'll have to see about messing around with that in this station maybe later. For now, let's find a nice cozy place to dock. The station is quite a bit larger than it was last time I was here. It looks like they finally got around to finishing the dock. Now I have a giant cube of solar panels on the bottom. I'm not sure how many DLCs there are, Asher. I think there's more than that. There's the split one, too. Well, there's the split one, there's the Terran one. Yeah, maybe, okay, only 3? Alright. Anyway, we got 3 of these things, and we have 2, or I ordered 2 made. Let's see what's going on with this thing. Let's dock over here, because this should give us a good view. The Humble Bundle comes with 1 DLC and a coupon for the other, something like that.
Successfully docked.
Yeah, so if there are only 3 DLCs, then that'd be a way to get the whole package without too much money.
Hello.
Okay. Make sure he doesn't have any orders. He apparently does not.
Dragon. Raider.
Okay, that's a pretty good price then. Probably less than I paid for it. Well, I don't know. No. Yeah, it would be, because I did pick up X3 at the same time, but it wasn't very expensive. Alright, let's take a look at this station and see what is going on with the building. I thought I had added a second one of these scrap recyclers, but it doesn't look like I did. Should we add 2 and just make it symmetrical while we're at it? Of course we should. Confirm changes. Assign the crafting menu. How many resources do you think he needs? He has more than he needs. Alright. Yeah.
We have reports of an outbreak of argon flu in this sector. Would all visitors please report to the medic bay for inoculation?
X3 is definitely worth it. X2, it depends on how awesome that one is. I never played X2. Rebirth. I suppose everybody should probably play it at least once. I didn't want to go board this one. I wanted to go board the wheelbarrow. We're going to do right now. Where is he parked? There he is. We're going to go and try to get friendly with some terrans. And the way we're going to get friendly with the terrans is by shooting stuff. Yay!
Autopilot engaged.
True. However, I don't know. Rebirth and me just kind of didn't appreciate each other. You do spend a lot of time staring at the map, but when you are tired of staring at the map and want to go shoot stuff, Rebirth doesn't really let you do that effectively, or at least not in the same way. Gonna take a little bit to get there. A few jumps. Hopefully we don't have any Ks decide to come over and check our station out, because it currently has no turrets. Because I still haven't stopped in at a faction representative and bought turrets. I should change that. You know, bought the turret blueprint. Anyway. For a game that's largely focused on economy, this game has a surprisingly good space combat model. It's not like super amazing or anything, but it doesn't make me displeased with it in any way. Which I guess is pretty much.
P.
I should blow that up, but I won't.
Jump gate. Argon Prime.
Although, to be perfectly honest, I can't really think of any game that really blew me away with their space combat model. Now to go the Milo route and be a pirate. I'm not really a pirate.
System. Argon Prime.
I'm just confiscating goods from the mafia. It's completely different, see? I haven't pirated anything. Just confiscating goods from the mafia. It's much more polite. I I just look. Pretty much all the civilized races love me to some degree or another. The ones who know about me, anyway. Crooked cop, then. I haven't taken any bribes. Have you seen me take any bribes? It's not my fault they keep trying to gank me with ships. And it just doesn't seem to work out for them. I'm just doing a bit of
Entering system. Second contact.
aggressive self-defense, shall we say. Alright, where are we exactly? Second contact, which means we are 2 jumps away from where we want to be. Also, I better switch autopilot off because
Autopilot disengaged.
flying through this asteroid under autopilot control, flying through this belt, it's going to be interesting. But anyway, good luck with your X4 adventures, Asher. Hopefully you don't blow up instantly or anything like that. Hopefully, there's usually a big cloud of admiring terrans around this gate. Yeah. Hopefully, we actually manage to get some kills before they instantly destroy whatever it comes through. Because it would be...
Autopilot engaged.
I should have flown through that manually. Expecting at least 5-10 restarts as you figure it out. It shouldn't be that bad. Well, it depends. If you've never played an X game before, then maybe. But hey, if you have questions, you can always come in here and ask, and then some more knowledgeable person in chat will probably be able to tell you. I should definitely have manually flown this. You're home with food? Don't mention food or you're gonna make me hungry. No, it's okay. I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat tonight.
Entering system.
I have a choice
The void.
between my last can of soup or I can go to a restaurant of some kind. And I don't really want to spend a lot of money, so we'll see. I need to go grocery shopping tomorrow before I come to work. Or on my way to work. I think I have a can of chicken and dumpling soup left. So, I don't know. It's either that or McDonald's. At McDonald's, it depends. If they got your order right, pretty good. If they got your order wrong, not so good. And a little while ago, twice in a row, they got my order wrong. And I was very annoyed because usually if I order from McDonald's, I do it at like 11:20 at night when they close at 11:30. So by the time you get home and realize, oh crap, they gave me the wrong sandwich, you can't really go back and complain. Oh well. What is this autopilot doing?
Autopilot disengaged.
Manual control, okay. Humble bundle for X4, yes indeed. It is Asher put in how much it costs total for the game and all the DLC earlier. But it's pretty reasonable. Cost actually a bit less, I think, than what it cost me to buy it when I bought it on Steam sale. Yeah, there you go. You get the game and the first DLC, I think it is, or one of the first DLCs in the bundle. And you get 50% off for the next DLC, also in the bundle. And the last DLC has to be picked up at full price from Steam. But it's a pretty reasonable price for the whole pack, I think. So anyway, if there's any of you here who want X4 and haven't got it yet, now's your chance. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait for probably the Steam summer sale. Although there's no guarantees. Yeah, I don't know what it'd be like in Australian dollars. But yeah, and you get... I'm not sure if you get every single other X game, but you at least get a bunch of them. And what looked like most, if not all, of the X Rebirth DLC, if you're into that. You certainly get Terran Conflict and Avalon Prelude. I think you did. And those are the ones I would care about. I think it was both of those.
Wreck.
Are we going to hit this station? No, but it's going to be close. Okay. Anyway. We're just going to park ourselves right beside the gate. Oh, are the Terrans going through the gate? Actually, we're going to go through the gate and we're going to drop a satellite. So I can see what's going on over there. And to that end, let's actually modify our path a little bit. Sail right on through, no stopping. Anyway, if it's not all the previous X games, it's a good chunk of them. Hopefully we can get to a point. I'd like to get to a point tonight where the Terrans will allow me to dock at their stations. If we get to that point, we're like 90% of the way there. Oh. Welcome here, Raiders. Were you also playing X4 as well?
Entering system. Savage Spur.
Deploy advanced satellite. There we go. Oh, we've got Terrans building in this. I wonder if Terrans would appreciate me blowing things up in here. Obviously not them, but other people's stuff. Or if it has to be in this system. Because if they don't care about me blowing up Xeon stuff in an adjacent Xeon system, that's going to be annoying. In any case, let's do a little bit of exploring. Go over here and see what this system, this station. There's too many S words in space games. Anyway. So, as I was saying just before the raid arrived, since X4 is on Humble, it's a pretty good time to pick it up. And I don't know if any of the people who arrived at the raid have noticed that it was there or not, but it's quite cheap at the moment. A little cheaper than it was on the Steam sale earlier this year, which is when I got it. Okay, this is the Xeon station. We don't really want to be here, because there are 2 Ks right there. We definitely do not want to be near this station. On the other hand, I do kind of want to drop a satellite here. Ooh, I was wrong. There are 3 Ks here. Very exciting. Come on, turn. There we go. Any other stations that we can see out in the distance? There's one over there. Or is that a... That almost looks like a superhighway. I guess we're gonna go find out what it is. Oh, that's an I. Oh, no. Oh, okay. 2 Ks and an I, not 3 Ks. That is the first I I've seen. And I haven't even really properly seen it. That's an interesting silhouette. We're currently flying the wheelbarrow, which is our destroyer. Yeah, okay, that's the... We're heading over here to the superhighway. We're currently flying our destroyer, but our carrier is back home, or home, here in Activa's Choice 1. Okay, we don't actually really want to go through these just yet. Placing a satellite nearby, maybe. Deploy advanced satellite.
P.
Go get this P. Once this thing finally turns around, at least. Is he coming toward us? It looks like he is coming toward us. That's good. Because I don't want to have to chase him down. Why chase him when he's perfectly willing to chase me? proceeded to ram me. Which does not seem like a good idea when I am fully capable of blowing him away just with my turrets alone. I probably could have got a lot better main gun shots off, but... Dogfighting in a destroyer. Here we go. Yeah, he's gonna blow up real soon. The Terrans probably aren't gonna be give me a gift for this because this isn't actually their system. But I can dream. Also, what is he doing? I should throttle down a little. Is he trying to fly around us or something? Well, it's not going to work out for him.
P.
Ooh. Hello. Well, we hit him with something, but I don't think it was our main guns. He's going to blow up anyway.
P.
Alright. We're not really getting anything done here, but I don't actually care. This is kind of fun. Parrots are shooting at him. I'm not sure how this thing would do in a fight with an eye, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't end well, so we're going to try to kind of keep half an eye out in that direction and make sure that nothing bad starts happening. I ought to get this thing's engines modded for turn rate, if I can. This is the split destroyer whose name I can never remember. Yeah, I pretty much figured it wouldn't, but...
P.
You never know until you actually do something silly like try. Some of those shots clearly hit.
M.
Anyway, the Terrans aren't paying us for this, so... we should probably try to figure out what they're doing. And go follow along with them just in case. We don't have more Xeon coming through here currently. No, we don't. Pretty much. If the Terrans were giving me rep for destroying stuff in this system, then I would 1000% be down for it, but as it is, you can only dogfight so long. Unfortunately, this is the split destroyer, and its main guns aren't that great of a range either. They might very slightly outrange the Xeon, but I don't remember exactly. I'd have to look it up. I know the main guns on a lot of the other destroyers are way longer. You just need one hit and this guy will blow up. Yeah. Turrets will get him. Okay, I should do something else because, like I said, the Terrans aren't paying us for this. And my mission today is to try to get the Terrans to like me. Is that a station? Yes, that is their station over here. Let's scan the horizon looking for other stations.
P.
There's a wreck. I don't really see other stations here. I keep forgetting that long-range scanners are a thing. I should use them. Let's just do a nice 360 in this area. See if we get any station pings anywhere. And if we don't, which seems likely, then I'm not sure what we're going to do. Okay, no unknown station markers. We should probably fly out more to the middle and do another sweep, just to be sure, but... the Ks are leaving. Let's fly over here and see if you can figure out why. I think there's a Terran battle group out here somewhere. And if we can use the cover of a Terran battle group to do some damage, that'd be kind of fun. Maybe they're just circling the station. Oh, I got shot by a Xeon and disabled my travel drive. Come on, guys, don't you have anything better to do than waste yourselves against my flags? No. The answer is clearly no. They don't have anything better to do.
Space.
If this was a Terran system, then it would be well worth it for me to sit here by the gate and just shoot stuff, but it is not. I don't know if it will become what will happen to it when they get a defense station in here. Assuming this is indeed the only Xeon station in this system, then yeah, I don't know. I definitely do not want to tie the Ion or these Ks not together like this. 1K at a time, sure, you can kind of do that. 2Ks, no thanks. I probably should buy a different destroyer with longer range guns, but I don't remember who has the longest range guns. With these AIs picking on us, we're not going to get there for... Oh, our travel drive is actually charging now. Shock and surprise. Military? Weapons? Okay, Argon Behemoth main battery, 10 kilometer effective range. ATF XL, 14 kilometer. ATF would be the Terran, I think. Parent Odysseus main battery, 10 kilometer. Here, let's just search for main. There we go. Terran main battery, 8.9. Lottie Phoenix, 10. Split Rattlesnake, which is what we got. This is the Rattlesnake, 6.7. Odysseus, 10. ATF XL, 14. Okay, well, who is ATF? Is it even... It's not a faction. Okay, so who is the ATF? What is the ATF XL? ATF.
Autopilot. Disengage.
Okay. That's interesting. What's it mount on? Asgard. Okay. Ooh. That's a scary amount of distance. I kind of want an Asgard right now. More reason to suck up to the Terrans. Speaking of which, there's an Asgard right there. That's probably going to get its ass kicked. Let's drop another advanced satellite right here so we have a better view of the system. I kind of want to go support that Asgard.
Asgard.
Maybe pick off a K while they're distracted with it or something. Look at the damage output, it's huge. We'll save that surprise for when I can actually start thinking about maybe being able to buy something from them. Recharge takes forever, but damage is crazy. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah. Let's go say hi to the Asgard. I haven't really looked at an Asgard before. I've seen them on the map various times, but I haven't been too close to them. The mission today is get the Terrans to from -15 to -10 somehow. And I was planning to do it by parking out like this gate and destroying anything that came through. But they seem to be mounting an offensive today, so that might be problematic. Also, I should be paying attention so I don't get too close to the Asgard and get into range of the big stuff here. Those guys aren't going to have any... The Asgard won't have any trouble with all these little ones. One ATF main and 2 other mains. So it'd probably be the Terran mains that are like relatively short range. Where am I going? I'm going way too close to that eye for comfort. Remember earlier how I said I should be paying attention? Because I don't want to get too close to the excitement? Yeah, we got too close to the excitement. On the other hand, we did get a good view of an eye from relatively close. Let's get turned around and have a look at that thing. Okay, is this the eye? Yes, it is. That ship is almost as big as the station. Oh yes, F3 is a thing that exists, isn't it? Okay. That is cool looking. Kind of vaguely insect-like, like all the rest of the Xeon ships. Bristling with threatening-looking antennas. It definitely is not safe to approach from above. I'm guessing these are large graviton turrets, okay. Yeah, those will mess you up big time. Like a K, if you're above it and behind it, kind of, you're more or less safe. It can't shoot you. This thing, you're dead. And also you're dead. It won't let me select that turret for some reason. And more, also you're deads back here. Let's see what it's got below. Below, here's a couple of your deads. That for some reason won't let me select. Thank you, game.
K. I.
We can select them this way, but that's cumbersome. Oops. Stop selecting the shields and get to selecting the weapons. Okay, here's... Oh, it's got multiple XL shield generators all over the hall. Well, no hope of taking the shields out reasonably. Upside down from behind. These 2 turrets. I guess as long as you stayed right up here. You'd have to be right behind it. so that you're completely in a blind spot. Because it's got top turrets and bottom turrets in the back and the front, looks like. This is the front. Okay, it's hard to tell. This is the front? I guess there's no engines back there. Here's the engines. Okay, yeah, I was looking at the wrong side. Whoops. Okay, what's it got back here? Yeah, there's kind of a whole lot of nothing as far as turrets back here. Oh wait, there's these. Large graviton turrets. Now I assume there's lots of small turrets back here somewhere. Oops. Stop hitting that button, you. Thought I saw a small turret in here somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, these would be the only turrets you'd really have to worry about, but those are definitely worth worrying about. You couldn't really approach from like this angle. It would have to be slightly high, but not too high because there's more turrets that shoot you. This thing's pretty covered. It certainly doesn't have the huge glaring blind spots that the K has. Anyway. They appear to be sort of heading my way. Or I am heading their way. Oh, I was drifting forward. That is not good. Let's drift backwards instead.
K.
They don't appear to actually be interested in me very much.
Asgard.
The Asgard over here, is he still dealing with their crowd of admiring fighters? No, he isn't. They're all dead. Let's actually go talk to the Asgard, aka pick up all the loot hanging around the Asgard. Does have a few small blind spots a smaller ship can fit into. Yeah, I noticed a couple, but they're indeed small. Like approaching from directly head on. There was some stuff that would probably be no particularly obvious turrets. Although I'm sure there's smaller turrets and the main guns covering that approach, which would make it very painful. And approaching from directly from the rear looks like it might work. It'd probably take a few save game loads to make a decent approach of it. In any case, I'm not particularly excited to attempt that right now. And this is not really a smaller ship. I mean, it is small as far as large ships go, but it's still a large ship. Are we getting anything actually worthwhile out of this? Maybe. The Asgard here. Let's go see what kind of ship docks and stuff it has on it. This is a pretty chunky ship. And does not look like a carrier from this angle. Oh, it's got a medium dock on top. Large beam turret. Yeah, I think I want to put I'm actually not interested in putting a speed mod on this. I think I want a turn rate mod on it. So I can fly it like a really huge and slow, cumbersome fighter. Okay, so the Asgard has some docks on him. Let's get this thing into full reverse. And go look in the encyclopedia at the Asgard. Asgard. You can carry 40 small ships. Or 40 ships total. It doesn't split in between the two. 3 small docks, 1 medium dock. It's definitely not a carrier. That's for sure. It has weapons, 16 large turrets, only 6 medium turrets. That's pretty, yeah. Too few endpoints, defense versus size, yeah, definitely. You would want to mount some kind of anti-fighters turrets on some of these large ones. Because these is not, you can't just build mediums with flax and call it a day. It doesn't look like. There are a lot of commands to remember. Oh yeah. I find it's easiest to just memorize them one at a time as you use the thing a lot. Yeah, this, if you wanted this to configure this as a do everything ship, it would definitely suffer. But that many large turrets and these 3 front weapons. If you had a good escort on this, it'd be pretty awesome for station cracking. You failed the flight school. I guess you have to take it again, T-pass. That's a lot of missiles. Not sure what I would do with that many. It's not particularly fast. Quite slow, actually. Yeah, ship type, battleship. Kinda want one. Just for station cracking, if nothing else. Also, when you're in reverse thrust, entering a menu is a bad idea. I need to remember that. Got locked in travel mode and couldn't turn. Travel mode is shift 1 to turn it on and off. Yeah, I really want something that's good at station killing because I've got some stations to kill. He's just heading right for that eye, isn't he?
Asgard. I.
Where's his escorts? Still way back here. Alright. Oh. I'm not sure what it thinks it's going to accomplish, but it's definitely going to go kablooey here in a second. Look at the relative sizes of the Asgard versus the Eye. It's maybe about half as long. A little bit longer than half, maybe, just a bit. But half as long is pretty close approximation. Assuming these are... Yeah, they're about, looks like they're both about on the plane, so they should be fairly similar. Whereas piddly little me, compared to the Asgard, fit about 3 of me in one of them, just in length alone. Well, hopefully it cracks the Eye first, because I can take on K's, I can't take on an Eye.
Asgard.
I'm just going to stay right here and watch this battle go down. We'll just kill our engines. Get into a nice glamour shot view. Let's do it this way so we have less sun in our eyes. Yeah, if I was doing... If I had an Asgard and was coming after these guys, I would approach from over here. And I would approach just till I get within range of this K. I would shell it from long range with my main gun until it blew up. Or the other one started coming for me. Also, we're shooting a fighter right now. Or no, it's a P. Even better. Anyway, I would shell it from this over the side until it blew up. Then I'd move in a little bit closer and I'd shell the eye until it blew up. And so on, or until they started coming at me. Not sure how much of the action we're going to be able to see from this angle. Let's get pitched up hard, and we'll fly above the elliptic so we can look down on them. Figuratively and literally. Rattlesnake is a very pretty ship. He's just going right on in, isn't he? What are his escorts doing? Just sitting there? Oh, they have some of them they've turned around and left. Okay. They're probably smarter than he is, admittedly. Oh! Holy! That was the Asgard main gun, I'm guessing. Okay, either the eye is really squishy, which I sincerely doubt, or that thing is heckin' strong. I need it. I need it. They won't let me buy it, but I need it. Well, now it's the Asgard's turn to blow up, I think. 10-minute recharge.
K.
Pain.
Asgard. I. Asgard.
But all he needs to do is shell the crap out of that thing for a little bit more and it's going to blow up. Actually, I'm going to save my game. Oh, there goes secondaries. Secondaries, aka his other main guns. I feel like when this battle ends, I might save my game and dive in on the eye and see if I can blow up the last bit of it. Oh, there goes the eye. It's going to blow up and damage the crap out of the Asgard, though, I think. Kaboom. Kaboom. And nobody took too much damage.
Okay.
Okay, surprising. Maybe I should dive in one of these caves.
K.
Currently in travel drive. Let's just angle across the top. While it's missing DLC, it only costs you 51. Oh. That's considerably less than it was last time you added it up, isn't it? I don't remember how much you said it was going to cost, but it was a considerable amount of money. I thought I had travel drive on. No, I don't have travel drive on. What the? I'm not even in full speed. Oh, and it looks like the station launched a whole load of fighters too. Okay, let's kill our engines and get a good downward look on this from first person. The Asgard is about ready to blow up. Both Ks are in perfect shape. I'm not sure if I want to tie on 2 Ks. Maybe we can get them separated a little bit or something. But hey, at least the eye's gone. Yeah, the Asgard just blew up right there. Okay. Oh, 50% off. It's probably about what you could have gotten a Steam sale, so that worked out. Let's roll over so it's above us.
Defense drone.
Yeah,
Defense
that's a couple of
drone.
defense drones. That's okay, that's what all those, I was like, wow, that's a lot of fighters that launched. No, they're all defense drones, and they're all coming for us, it looks like. Well,
K.
it looks like the Ks are coming for us as well. Let's get ourselves out of here. I'm okay with the defense drones coming for us. I'm not okay with the Ks. Unless it's just one K, in which case, fine. We'll destroy them, but... defense drones probably can't even scratch our paint. Turrets will take care of those, no problem. Yeah, let's turn away from these guys a little bit more. They're giving me a big concern. Okay, let's roll over. Actually, let's not roll over. We have the same amount of turrets on our belly as on our top, so... where are those Ks going? Like they're just booking it for the gate or something, maybe. No, they're going up way up with the plane, so... they're certainly not chasing me.
K.
I don't know.
K.
Oops. Wrong damn button. I need to unbind that button. It's annoying. Okay, let's cut our engines completely. Bring our belly around toward the incoming defense drones. Are those Ks turning toward me? I think they actually are. Yeah, they are. Oh, defense drones are alerting to... no, wait, that does make sense. I'd like to blow up as many of these defense drones as I can just for the fun of it, but... with K's coming my way... where's the other K? Cut our engines back a little bit. We don't need to be going quite this fast. Just this way. Okay, the one I have selected right now is the closest one. Defense drones are kind of annoying little... personally, you'd be heading to the gate out. Where's the fun in that? It's just a couple drones. Come on. Personally, I should probably save at this point, just in case you're right. Are your weapons auto fire? These ones are. See, turrets are auto fire. Normal guns are not. So, the guns you see moving right there, those long ones, those are not auto fire. These are. But all my turrets and stuff, all the flak turrets that are all over my ship, those are auto fire. Which is good, because there's no way I'd be able to control them all manually with any kind of decent... yeah, those Ks are out for blood. I'm close enough they're not willing to use travel drives. But they're also seem to be going fairly slowly. What's my speed? I'm going 100 and, well, almost 200 now. We'll knock it down to about 150. I don't want to be going so fast that the drones can't catch up, because I do kind of want to destroy those drones. The drones could keep you from going to travel and the Ks catch up to you. I'm pretty sure I'm faster than the Ks. I'm certainly faster than they're willing to fly right now.
K.
He's at 23, he's at 23.
K.
If it was 1K, I would engage travel drive and try to get above and behind him. Oh, the drones are all going back. Pluses. You might be able to ambush a K yet. Yeah, the drones are all turning back. Oh well. We don't really want to turn around here because of the K's still coming. Get rotated even with the plane. I am not sure if I am upside down or right side up at the moment, but I'm turning the wrong way. I want to turn this way, I think. Yeah, I want to turn this way. Which means I think I'm upside down. Okay, the Ks have kicked up the speed a little bit, it looks like. Still faster than they are, though. We'll fly across their bow over to here. Kick on travel drive. Oops. There we go. We'll kick on travel drive. We'll try to get over to here somewhere and see what they do. If I can lure one out or something, then I definitely will. Also, let's see if I'm actually upside down or not. Don't think a K can catch a rattlesnake? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it can't. I haven't modified the engines on this one at all. I do need to, I want to modify it for faster turn rate, not faster speed. Though, because... Okay, where are we going? The Ks are actually completely out of range of anything at the moment. They've stopped chasing me, judging by their speed. Which isn't necessarily good, because I kind of want to get them separated from each other. I don't have any satellite coverage over here, so I can't see them. Which is mildly unfortunate. Giant piles of drones around the station. Well, at least the Asgard didn't die completely in vain. On the other hand, you might actually see some Xeon go through the gate, because the defense station that was being built over here isn't there anymore. If they stop chasing random traders anyway. Where are these guys even going? Something out here. There come the Ks. They're in travel drive, definitely, 100%. I should probably engage my own travel drive. I want to destroy 1K, not get into a fight with 2. Actually, we don't need to engage travel drives just yet. They're far enough away. They're a bit above me, but that's okay. They can't actually catch me. Maybe I could lure them back to civilization. Okay, we want to do a right-hand turn. Yeah. Over here somewhere is the gate to exit, I think. Oh, I was like, what? How'd they get around me? Oh, looking at it the wrong way. Yeah, I'm hoping that one of them keeps going after me and the other decides he doesn't want to. And then I can turn around and go back and gank the one. I'm fairly confident in my ability to take on a K. As long as it's not like head to head. And sometimes, if I'm a little bit lucky and get them the right angle and they don't turn quickly enough, I can get them without taking any real damage. In which case I could then go get the other K as well. But also, part of me wants to get these Ks to come through the jump gate. Because if I can do that, then I will be able to destroy them on the other side, and the Terrans will like that, hopefully. I don't know of any other way to get a faction to like you when they're low enough that they won't let you dock at their stations. But anyway. Somewhere out here, there must be a Terran station or something. Because there's Terran raiders going back and forth. Okay, one of the Ks is turned around. Cut her engines a little bit. See if this one keeps coming.
K.
It looks like he's still coming. This one seems to be going somewhere else, maybe, hopefully.
K.
Or is it just not showing his facing correctly? Yeah, his distance is getting bigger between us and me and him. Oh, he's turning back toward me again. Well, let's just keep luring him over toward the gate, I guess. What's the worst that will happen? The Terrans lose a bunch of stuff? Captain's log. Today marks the day I fired up my first ship. Update. I crashed the ship. You're not supposed to crash the ship, Bo. Yeah, for some reason Terrans are flying through here with some regularity. And I don't think there's any gates over this way. Well, good news, Asher. There's more tutorials here. I haven't played like any of these, so I don't know what they're like. If they're actually take you to a separate place and tutorialize you, or if they're just text descriptions, or what they are. I haven't actually checked them out. I should probably do that one of these days. They had a defense platform that they were building right here. Not this one, but there was like another one somewhere in this area. I should probably just stop worrying about these Ks and go see what the Terrans are doing. Because if they're trying to get defense platform in this system, I'm all for that. I'm all for the Terrans having a defense platform here and having this owned by them, because that'll give me a place where I can shoot Xeon. Ooh, looks like they engaged their travel drives. Yep, they're definitely in travel drive. The start I did was the Argon Explorer, I think. There's definitely nothing special about that start. It gives you a somewhat crappy ship and not many resources to start with, from what I remember. If you protect the freighters, you should get some rep. Okay.
P.
Totally basing on starting ship. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there you go. Terran Cadet sounds like it might be useful. Whatever starting ship you get is probably going to be crap. I'll just say it straight up. It's highly unlikely that there's any starts with a good starting ship. Or at least a starting ship that you won't upgrade fairly quickly when you get the opportunity. Spear of the Patriarch. Does that give you a good fighter to start with? As for whether you should play vanilla or not, I went with vanilla. I'm going to be adding some mods as soon as I remember to do it. But that's just to get a few things that annoyed me fixed. Other than that, mods are entirely up to taste. Hey, Mr. P. I'm here to say hi. And you aren't gonna like it. Unfortunately, this isn't a Terran freighter, so I don't think I'll get any of my particularly wanted rep out of it, but not. Yeah, this is just a
P.
already friendly. Oh. I hit it with something. Probably not a main gun shot, though. About ready to go bye-bye. Boom.
P.
You can always add mods later, Bo. If you discover something you feel is missing, or you happen to be browsing. I'm not sure, does he use Workshop for mods? Anyway, you happen to be browsing some mods and see something that appeals.
M.
Where did those Ks go? Oh, there's a K. Hey, buddy.
K.
You're looking all lonely. Which means I should go say hi. I wouldn't want to be mean. Sorry, had to race off during the raid. Naughty puppies. Yeah. I don't have any naughty puppies, but that doesn't mean I don't know what it's like. We used to years ago. In any case, now that you're here to hear it, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it quite a bit. Were you playing X4? Ten-month-old Great Danes. Yeah, I'm sure they never get in any trouble at all. Let's see. How do I want to approach this guy? Not from the front, that's for sure. I should engage my travel drive and get behind him.
You're done for.
Roll on our side a little bit. There we go. This is kind of an awkward set of controls to hold down, but just started a new playthrough, trying out the faction enhancer and related mods to make things a little more challenging. Well, this is still my first run, so I'm not getting quite that advanced just yet.
Go away.
Okay, it looks like he's actually going to let us get behind him. As to how long he'll let us continue to get behind him is a good question.
Get you for that. You're done for.
Yeah, I really should roll over so I'm more or less aligned with him, but I don't feel like doing that because then I'd lose my sight. Well, we can see him this way a little bit. I definitely want to mod the engines on this for more maneuverability. I'm flying it like it's a really huge fighter, far too much. Which probably, it's not really designed to be flown that way, but oh well.
You really didn't want to do that.
We used to always have cats around home, but I haven't been able to have cats for quite a few years now because, well, you can't always choose where you live, and they don't always let you have cats. I mean, you can always choose where you live, but you can't always choose where you live and have everything else you want at the same time.
Useless pile of junk hardware.
Alright, I can't believe he hasn't turned around to see us yet. Hello. This is a customs inspection. We're checking your hull strength. Full reverse. Now he's turning around.
Useless pile of junk hardware.
And we get an autosave. Anyway. Currently I live in town. Well, I don't live in town, but I spend like all my time in town. And it wouldn't really be right to have a cat in town that you can't have in your house. He's definitely turning around on us. See if I can engage the travel drives and get around behind him again. This is probably a stupid maneuver, but we're doing it anyway. Oh yeah, he's shooting at us now. Alright. That was really dumb maneuver. We're going to blow up now unless we get our main guns on him very quickly. Speaking of which, he's already almost destroyed the one main gun. Full reverse. Main guns fire. We're down to 3/4 of our normal fire. This is a very, very bad idea on my part. We're definitely going to have to visit a shipyard after this. At least we're going to destroy him before he destroys us. I think. Yeah, he's dead.
Explosion imminent.
Okay, they took half hull damage. That's not good. It's going to cost us a couple million to repair that, unless we just sit here patiently and let our drones take care of it. No other Ks in the area. Let's go collect our loot slowly.
Get me out of here.
I thought I still had repair drones left.
Go away.
Repair drones 5 active 0. Come on, guys, you got stuff to fix. You're always eager to get out any other time. Probably have to kill the engines before they launch. You're floating away from your spaceship. Try not to do that. It leads to bad ends. Wife adopted a feral cat and we had 5 kittens. Yeah, we always used to keep all of our kittens, but that's because they were all fairly wild outdoor cats, and some of them usually would not survive your average winter because they would get eaten by something, or they would just leave, or yeah, that's just kind of what happens when you have barn cats. Well, we've got another K coming.
K.
That seems like a bad thing. We might have to just up and leave our drones. Oh, yeah. If you need to get back in, you just ask for docking. Your suit is pretty much just exactly like a really tiny fighter. So it's exactly the way you would do at a station or anything else. Shift D is the fast and easy way to ask for docking permission. Otherwise, you can right click on it and choose ask for dock. Not sure what exactly it's called again. Obviously won't let me do it to the K, but speaking of which, that K is getting a bit close for comfort. We should probably kick the engines in gear and get moving a little bit. In a non-K-word direction. Anyway, it's sort of non-K-word. There's loot out here, though. So we'll collect that first. How fast is the K going? 134. There we go. We're gonna have to go and get repaired somewhere. Where's the nearest shipyard that will allow us to dock?
Try again. That was a bad move.
It looks like the nearest place we could go would be Antigone Memorial. I'm spinning around the ship now. You can always hit backspace to kill your engines, and it would just magically bring you to a nice, happy little halt. Backspace is the true secret to being able to fly the spacesuit well. Otherwise, it's an exercise in Very carefully pressing keys to settle yourself into place. Or frustration, depending on how patient you are. Is tilde a key for you? I think backspace is the default, but it might be different on different keyboard layouts too. But if ever your ship or your suit or anything is doing something that you don't want it to do, backspace is usually the solution. Or the just in general, the kill engines key. That'll stop you from spinning, it'll stop you... Well, it'll stop anything that goes wrong, mostly. Here we have a tardy drone catching up. Decay is still coming. What are these other containers that didn't get looted in? Silicon carbide. Okay, we don't want those. Got more drones coming. Of course, they're launching more drones now that we're stopped. There needs to be a way. I need to see if there's a mod. Actually, let me just go to the Discord. And my X4 mods channel that I've put a list of stuff in. I do have a mod to allow training repair drones off already listed. Okay. You like a key on the right edge of the keyboard so you can reach out to your thumb and press it. Okay, come on guys, get back aboard. Damn drones.
Repair drone.
I might as well just write those drones off and buy new ones at the shipyard.
Jump gate. Get Sofune.
What you do is carry M frigates and store the repair drones in them. Well, that would work if you have a ship that you can dock an M ship with, unfortunately. Unfortunately, this does not have a dock. I just need to find a mod that lets you give the repair drones the same kind of orders that you can give the other ones, namely arm and disarm orders.
That was a serious enough to stop me. This isn't good.
So many things to remember. You know, in a way, that's part of the draw of the X games for me. I really like games that I can play and learn everything there is to know about.
Entering system. Get Sofune.
And just really sink my teeth into it. Okay, this is the jump gate we want. Now, let's just start guidance to the Argon shipyard. We need to go repair.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Every shift and every control has a function. Go home drone is a drone AI mod that helps. I'm gonna have to make a note of these mods specifically. Oh, maybe after stream tonight. Well, no, I need to go home and sleep. So not after stream tonight, but tomorrow if I remember it. Let's see, what day is it today? Today was Wednesday, so tomorrow's Thursday, which means tomorrow is more nostalgia night. So I might not actually get to it until Friday, on second thought. Yeah, tomorrow's nostalgia night, so we're going to be playing some Divinity 2 Ego Draconis. Which we finally got to the point where the game starts becoming fun in my eyes. Last time. So this time it'll be a little less speedrunning the story and a little more actually playing it properly. Namely, we got to the point where you can actually jump. But anyway, then it'll be X4 probably all weekend. I might throw a raft stream in on like Saturday or Sunday for the morning stream, but we'll see.
Jump gate.
The autopilot
Avoid.
is going to do a big dumb here. As I said. You can subscribe to mods from the workshop right from the game menu and just turn them off until you want them. Oh. Is that what this button does? Maybe. Maybe also not. Changes to mod only takes... Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, using the Steam overlay you mean. Yeah. It's also a good way to get a modified tag without noticing. Yeah. I'll worry about mods later when I'm off stream. But I definitely want mods to remove RNG from the ship modifications. Allow some way to get the rare modification parts. That one's kind of a... I'll sit on that one for a while. Maybe, maybe not. I might look around and see if there's a mod for it and then decide on whether I'm going to install it later. And definitely a mod to allow disarming the repair drones so that they don't launch during battle or when I don't want them to launch. Also, is that a...
Hokkaido.
Hokkaido,
Mineral.
okay. Just a freighter. The autopilot AI is being a bit of a derp at the moment. Rare mod parts on pirate ships and guild war missions. Yeah, I found them finally on a guild mission. I was able to get the mod for the part for a exceptional quality engine mod, and then I discovered the exceptional quality engine mod had a lower plus percentage for the what you gonna call it. It only went to 30. It only went to 30% instead of 40% or whatever it was for the mod I already have installed, which is a basic mod. That seemed kind of a giant bummer. It might have had less on bad effects, but oh well. I expected the exceptional... I mean, I didn't really pay too much attention to the mods I couldn't afford. You know, the ship modifications I couldn't afford. So I didn't realize that some of the basic ones have higher caps on them than some of the exceptional ones do, which seems unfortunate. I'm assuming the exceptional one has good effects as its secondaries instead of bad effects, but it's just very unfortunate that the exceptionals aren't just flat out better across the board. Particularly since the basics are so easy to get and the exceptionals are so hard. Anyway. I actually look to see what missions are available. Dealing with dangers, 2-star crew, we don't need that. Paint mod, multiple parts for equipment modification. Nvidium crystalline and basic ship nanoweave, okay, not interested. Apparently this Nvidia crystalline is something to do with the ammo size upgrade, I think. Not 100% sure on that. And the basic ship nanoweave is for a mod type I don't even have unlocked yet. Yeah. Nothing good at the moment. I should probably do this at some point. Oh, Argon versus Holy Order, not interested. Argon versus Xeon might actually be interesting. Holy Order versus Argon, Holy Order versus Paranid, Righteous Paranid Empire versus the Heretic Order. I assume these are the war missions. This Argon versus Xeon might be worth accepting. We'll do that later, maybe. There's a mod that adds all the parts to the traders, kind of too easy. Yeah. So subscribe because you can get ones that don't affect rep. I assume you mean to the war missions. I don't really want to tie on to any war mission that I don't actually plan to actually fight. And in all of these cases, none of them are a faction I want to be happy with. I want to be happy with me versus a faction I don't care about. Because I would like all these factions to like me except this one. This in case I don't care about the Xenon. You know what? I'm just going to accept it. Well, it's a talk to somebody. We'll accept it later. I don't want to go talk to that person just yet. So slow. Are you talking about my ship, which is indeed slow, or are you talking about your ship? Your fighter? Well, remember that travel drive's a thing. You can either press shift 1 to activate it, or you can go here and change your mode. Oh.
Please halt. We will be scanning your
It probably started with Mark 1 engines too, which would make it slower.
all clear. You can be on your way.
It also would depend on what kind of ship you started with.
Entering system. Antigone Memorial.
Okay. There's our friendly neighborhood shipyard just off to our right. We got travel mode. Oh yeah, that is true. I am 6 people away from from 50 people, and at 50 followers, that's when you unlock 2 very cool things. One, you get VIP badges, so I can finally mark those people who have been watching me from the very beginning. And 2, you can apply for an affiliate, which is also interesting, and I'd want to do that, but it's less important than the VIP badges, let's be honest. Thank you, Trevi Bravo, for the follow. You're awesome. Now we're only 5 away. Yeah, I'd like to get to affiliate.
Disengage.
Oops, I did not want to do that. Okay, we missed. Anyway, I'd like to get to affiliate. It's not terribly important to me because I don't see myself streaming as a full-time job anytime in the near future, but it would be cool anyway. But the VIP badges I definitely want. Just because there's a few cool people around here. They deserve some indicator that they're awesome. Not to say that all of you aren't cool, because all of you definitely are
Argon
cool.
Shipyard.
It's just some of you have been cool for longer. Are we docked now? Yes, we are. Alright, anyway. Let's get repaired. How much is it going to cost me? Not too much, actually. Was there anything else we wanted while we were here? Yes, drones.
Successfully docked.
And we also want to sell all this crap we picked up.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
Do we need anything else? Yeah, a couple advanced satellites. Laser towers we're still pretty stocked on. I want to grab a few Mark 1 laser towers. We'll take 25 of them. See if these launch instantly or if they still come out the, what do you call it? The ship launch bay. Defense repair drones. We need full suite of repair drones. That's going to cost us 1.1 million. Not too bad. Affiliate is weird now. Are you sure you're talking about affiliate or partner? Because with the 110, 120 viewers average, lots of people get affiliate with barely any daily viewers. Affiliate, you need 50 followers, 3 average viewers, and you have to stream at least 7 days. Yeah, it's pretty low. Partner is weird. Partner, they can be pretty picky about who they let in. Sometimes they seem picky, and sometimes it's just like, oh, come on in, bro. Which, what can I say? But anyway, I don't really care about partner because I don't see myself ever getting to that point.
Autopilot.
You never know.
Engage.
Maybe. I definitely don't plan to stop streaming every day. But the way it is now, a few hours every evening after work and then on the weekends. That's pretty good streaming setup for me. You docked? Congratulations. So what did you think of the docking UI? Figure out how to use it pretty quickly? The number one rule of close approach navigation, and this applies to space games as well, is there's no such thing as too slow. So if you ever have problems with getting to where you need to go, yeah, you just need to make all the little arrows and lines cross in the middle, and then you're docked. Once everything's crossed, you're done. If you get the docking computer, all that does is it makes it so that when you get close, you get sucked in for the last little bit, which makes it a bit easier. Or faster, depending what you care about. Yeah. I caught on to how to do it pretty quickly from what I remember. But I wasn't completely new to the idea of docking using a UI like that. It's actually somewhat similar to the UI I used to use for Kerbal Space Program for docking. The default Kerbal Space Program UI for docking is not great, but I used to have a mod years ago that, like I said, was pretty similar to this. Just it wasn't right in front of you; it was kind of down in a panel down here. No ship blueprints?
Entering system.
I kind of doubt you're going to be able to
Avoid.
afford any ship blueprints for quite a while. Anyway. Oh, there's Xeon here. All right. My day has been made if we can only get there in time. We can maybe actually complete our objective for this stream, which was to try to get to -10 rep with the Terrans instead of -15. You know what?
Autopilot. Disengage.
Autopilot, you're going to take too long. We're going to do this the right way, the fast way. Any essential mods for the game, or is it pretty good without anything? Well, I'm running vanilla right now. There are a couple of mods I want to add. I accidentally disabled the travel drive instead of enabling it. Go me. There's a couple mods I want to add to make the ship modifications work a little differently than the way they do, and to change the way repair drones work slightly, but other than that, I haven't really been feeling a need for mods. And those two things are pretty minor, that are things that I didn't discover until I was solidly into the game, so. Yeah. Basically just play the game, and if you find something that's really bugging you, go see if there's a mod that changes it. It's like there are plenty of little things that just annoy me a little bit, but not enough that I actually want to change them. And then there's a couple things that were enough that beelines for PIO every time. I know where a PIO system is, and I have a mission to do something for them. I need to figure out what their deal is later.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
You use no highways. It makes S&M ships a bit easier to intercept if they enter your control zones. That would definitely make playing a pirate a lot easier. PIO or Terrans without the bad attitudes. We'll have to do the mission for them eventually. And we'll find out exactly what's going on there. Maybe. Your favorite mod now is the one that issues a survey system command to scouts and they go and explore it, so you're not endlessly doing the fly and wait game. Yeah, I've got a whole load of scouts I bought that at the time I kept busy for quite a while. Give them explore commands, explore the whole system, and then they're all home based at a station where I know I can find them all at easily here at the Grain Exchange headquarters. Lately I haven't been giving them explore orders because, I don't know, lazy I guess. Last time I used them I explored these Terran systems I had discovered. But I've actually got a good chunk of the map explored. This needs to be explored sometime. Or I should say good chunk of the map that I know about explored. I've never found the jump to this, but I haven't looked for it either. I think it's this right here. What was he shooting at?
Entering system.
Anyway.
Getsufune.
Most of the core systems I've explored. These I haven't. For reasons that may or may not be obvious. This one I probably should explore sometime. I don't think there's anything nasty in there. This one I should explore. You know, Explorer is very slow, but if you own a bunch of M4s and just have them to go do their thing, it's not a big deal. It just takes forever and a day. So let's try to get lined back up in this gate. We don't actually want to go through this gate, we want to go to it and see if there are any evil Xeon for us to destroy when we get there.
P.
Okay, correction. We're gonna go meet this P and see if if it can give us rep when we blow it up. I've done this before for the split and got a lot of rep in a relatively short amount of time. Hopefully the Terrans are equally happy with me. If not, today's mission is going to end very quickly. And very sadly. And I'll have to try to figure out some other way to get rep with the Terrans. But it should work. I'm not sure if I have to destroy them close to a station or just anywhere in the system or how that works exactly. Hey you. Come over here. I probably shouldn't have killed my travel drive. Now it's going to take a while to catch up with him. Terran hate the Xeon more than the other factions. Good. Inject that rep right into my veins. Within 30 kilometers of an asset. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure what all counts as assets, but hopefully this is good enough. Hopefully it doesn't get blown up on the station or anything before I get there. For assets, do they only count stations or do their ships count as well? Because if Terran ships count as well, that'll make it a lot easier. But if it's only stations, then that might be problematic. Ships count if they're under attack and ask for help. Okay. Is he flying through that gate? Yes, he is. Wow, what a jerk. Also, this is kind of interesting. He's a little ways away. Do you think we can fly straight there? Okay, let's remove this guidance line. Let's just select the jump gate.
Jump gate. Savage spur.
Yeah, there's no more Xeon there. Rip. Let's fly over to the jump gate anyway. Getting the Terrans to like me might be more difficult than previously thought. There's some random crap here that may or may not be worth picking up. I mean, I'm sure it's all worth picking up. I'm just not sure how much it's actually going to be worth in the long run. Let's see, Osaka's. They don't seem like the kind that would call for help if they get attacked by a fighter. If Terrans are building a station in Savage Spur, there's probably a builder ship you can protect. Oh. Yeah, I'm in, however in the heck that's pronounced. And Terrans were trying to build a system here. To build a system. Let's build a station here. And I think they might have been doing something out here too, because there were a bunch of freighters flying that way. I did not end up exploring there to see what was going on though. But we'll have to see. Getsufune. Okay. I'm gonna forget that, just so you know. Yeah, it's too bad they don't have a station right by this jump gate. Or here, still. If they made another attempt to build a station out there, I would definitely stick around and protect it. Or try to, anyway. Because Terrans are the last major race that does not appreciate me. Most of the rest think I'm just amazing. Okay, that's gonna blow up real soon. That's gonna blow up real soon.
Useless pile of junk hardware. You really didn't want to do that.
Get a little closer. In Savage Spur, there's an accelerator that is one way only. Really? That's weird. We'll have to explore the area eventually, see what's going on. How would that even work? Does it just dump you out in the middle of space somewhere? I suppose. There's no reason it couldn't work that way. The accelerators are... If I understand it correctly, they would be kind of like the mass relay gates from Mass Effect. They just grab you and fling you really fast where you want to go. Hello! Would you like to buy an extended warranty for your fighter? Because I think you're going to need one. Go, Flax, go.
Not a bad aim for a machine. You're making a big mistake.
Boom.
We're taking hits.
M.
Okay, we're getting some amount of loot. Oops. It's too easy to middle click when you're scrolling the mouse wheel. I should, it's not quite the entire X universe. There's some X4 DLC missing. But you can very easily add that X4 DLC for not that much more money. But yes, it's definitely multiple people who have been like, I'm waiting for the Steam sale, have bought it today. It's a pretty good time to pick it up. I think all told, it ended up being cheaper than what I spent on it when I bought it when I was on the Steam sale last time. So it's definitely not a bad deal. That is all told with the bundle and with buying the extra.
I'll wipe you out.
N.
Depending on where you live in the world, you might want to also check out Green Man Gaming for the missing DLC. Green Man is a legit site. It's not like a key reseller or anything like that. And they might be a little bit cheaper than Steam. I haven't actually checked it out myself, so I can't confirm or deny that. I mean, I know Green Man's a legit site because I've checked it out before, but I haven't checked out this. I haven't checked for that specific product. There, to be a little more clear. Anyway, if you've been thinking about getting a copy, now's probably the time. Now we're just hanging around the gate here and see if any X4, if any X4 come through, if any Xenon come through. In case any of you haven't noticed, my brain runs faster than my mouth a lot, and it causes problems. Where are you guys going? Let's go through and see if we can defend that. Don't we all have that? Some degree or another, yeah. At least I don't have a serious speech impediment or anything like that. A little bit of mouth runaway is not really a problem compared to like a serious stutter or just all sorts of other speech impediments, most of which are not crossing my mind at the moment. That's something that's a big actual things you have to worry about, either trying to train yourself out of or
Entering system.
just flat out deal with it in some
Savage
cases, because three L, 3 I's, and numerous K's so far. For some reason I keep wanting to say L's. Oh, I've watched an eye blow up today. My first one I ever seen. And then we destroyed a K afterwards. That's about the most excitement we've had. Come on, Terrans. Give me reputation. The Terrans aren't ever going to give me reputation. They don't like me enough for that. Oh, I need to find a Terran station being. You know what? Before this guy gets away,
Baldric.
let's go chase him down, see where he's going. He's going somewhere, I know it. The eyes are certainly impressive, let's put it that way. But the cool part was watching the Asgard shoot the eye, because that was very impressive. Okay, where is he currently? Oh, he's currently there because Xeon is shooting him.
M.
Okay, let's go blow up the M and maybe he'll continue on his way. If you don't give me rep for this, I might shoot you myself, okay?
Bad move, pilot.
I hope they weren't talking to me. Missed. Don't shoot the freighter, please. Boom. Give me rep, please.
Baldric.
No rep. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate you too. It looked like a cool ship, what little bit of I saw out the window while I was busy fighting its attackers. Anyway, we're going to chase it down and find out what it's doing out there. Because there's a steady stream of freighters going somewhere. And there's got to be something interesting happening. Yeah, there's a Terran station out here. We're going to hang around it. Drop a satellite there. All that fun stuff.
P.
Uh-oh. I think it's going to blow up before we get there. No! You leave my little Terran, not necessarily friend, alone.
Oh no, please.
I think we accidentally hit the Terran. You're not going to like that. No more peas in the area? Guess not. And still no faction rep with the Terrans. Boo.
Baldric.
Alright. Onward to chase it toward its destination. Somebody's shooting something up here. Maybe this is where the other K went. Because that looks kind of like a K. We'll see when we get there, I guess. We're fully repaired and ready to kick butt, so it is a K. We're going to blow it up. And hopefully that will give us reputation. See, what time is it? 9 o'clock? Yeah, okay, we got plenty of stream time for this. Unless that's an I. Please don't be an I. If it's an I, we're in
K.
It's a K, good. Okay, Mr. K, would you like to please go away now? Thank you. Kill our drives at 15K out. Actually, we should have probably done it a little earlier, but oh well. Is he just sitting on a trade lane? Or is there actually a station build thing going on there? Station build thing maybe going on there. Let's see if we can go give this guy a bad day. Alright, let's save first. Because knowing me, I'll probably screw it up somehow. As soon as I start shooting him, I bet he's gonna start swiveling pretty fast. Okay. Keep rising. Watch the color on our little dots.
Get me out of here.
Kill the engines. Actually, let's go ahead and shoot one of his engines. He's gonna turn and get us. Or reverse thrust. No, his shield's about to go down. And his shields are down. Okay, let's accelerate forward a little bit. Oh yeah, he's gonna blow up big time. We're not even gonna take a scratch. And we just let our guns overheat almost. Oh, we are gonna take a scratch.
Explosion imminent.
But a tiny little scratch on just our shields.
Danger.
If you people don't give me rep, I'm gonna be very pissed. Insufficient funds at the scrappy station. Absolutely massive amounts of loot.
I can't believe I let myself get hit by a machine.
P.
Bad move, pilot. This is bad.
Alright, well that was unfortunate. We're apparently not going to get any rep for this at all.
My ship's done for. I don't want to die.
Come on, just a couple main gun hits and he's dead. There we go.
Laser tower Mark 1.
Why? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why do we have a hostile laser tower? No, don't shoot. That's fine, whatever. As long as it's just the one.
Container. Laser tower Mark 1.
Hopefully that doesn't hurt our rep with them. If it does, I'm going to be very sad and probably reload that save I made.
P.
Reputation lost. We didn't lose enough to change our rep, though. I'm not going to worry about it. We need to gain a lot more reputation than what we just lost to make that make any difference. Okay, where are we and what is going on? We're just at a random spot in space. Well, let's drop a satellite here. Oops. Okay. It doesn't look like they're currently building anything here at the moment, unless it just doesn't show up until they actually start building. That's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping they would have construction going on so I could defend something and gain rep. Apparently not. Does it matter for rep gain purposes if the ship is controlled directly by you or if it's controlled by an AI? Because if AI is okay, I'd be strongly tempted to park my rattlesnake somewhere and just let its guns go to town. Not rattlesnake, that's what this is. The, oh... the Raptor. You have to control it? That's what I thought. Because the Raptor was parked by this jump gate here for quite a long time, destroying stuff, and I didn't gain any rep with the Argon for that. That's what I thought. Tempted to come park one. Actually, wait, is there still a build storage here? I think it might have been destroyed by the K. Or cleaned out by the K anyway.
Laser tower Mark II.
Go see if there's any build storage here yet. Anything worth defending. It either got destroyed by the K or it was blown up by the K's explosion, or I suspect. That might be a good thing. Because it might mean that the Terrans try to build a station in a more rational spot, aka over by here by the gate. And then I could defend it there. Yeah, I was kind of surprised I didn't get any either from destroying the... It might have not counted as having a station nearby or something for some reason. But I definitely saw a build storage in this area earlier. I'm not seeing it now, so maybe the build storage went away when the K blew up. Or it went away during the fight. Well, anyway, let's kill our engines and let's go dump some cash into our station funds. Sure. This isn't where we actually want to be. We want to be here. Station account. Sure, take 6 million. Oh, you want 12 million? Okay, fine. Alright, 2 out of 3 of the scrap metal ones are working. That's more or less acceptable. We're getting to be pretty full on scrap metal. All parts. Electronics seem to be selling well. That or we're just not getting very many of them in storage. How's his transaction log? Transferred a bunch of money to him. Okay. He's been doing some trading. Looks like he's been mostly breaking even. Very slow downhill slope. How is he doing on energy cells? He's producing a lot more an hour than he's being consumed. Okay, that's good. How's the building progress going? Not so great, actually. You've got 2 million allocated for construction. Why are you not... Does he actually have... Oh, he doesn't... Okay, this is... He doesn't have any energy cells. That's... There's plenty in storage. Oh, I need to get another... I need to get another personal freighter. I had a freighter for a long time I used for my own personal stuff. And currently it's assigned to this station, actually, for auto trading. Let's change that temporarily. You... Trade for build storage. No, wait. Transfer wares with build storage. Okay, he doesn't have any. Transfer wares with the station itself. Get a couple thousand energy cells. Transfer wares with the build storage. Dump all those energy cells. Confirm. And then go back to being an auto trader. We'll do... Oh, nope. Can't do that yet. We have to wait till he's done. Okay, now. How are things going closer to home? How they're going is that this freighter is somehow not dead yet. It's in Okinawa. Let's go say hi to this P.
P.
I definitely should go find a station and upgrade this thing's turning radius. We should have done that when we were getting it repaired. Find out, make sure that's an upgradable stat, and then find out what upgrade options we have. Looks like that fighter's about ready to go kablooey. We're probably not getting any rep for saving his ass, but let's try anyway. We really need to get close enough to engage with the flax if we want to take him down. Unless we hit with some of these main gun shots. There we go. Go flax, go. I love the flax. Gonna get any rep for that? No, we won't. Why would we ever get any rep for anything we do?
N.
Night, Asher. Our flax and the Terran flax. Surely somebody will be able to do something to it.
M.
No rep for me. No rep for me. All we need to do is hit him with one main gun shot and he'll pretty much instantly disintegrate. That doesn't look like it's going to happen though. Alright. Well, I don't see any station building happening with the Terrans right now. Yeah, I'm not sure how we're going to get some rep with these guys. It doesn't really seem like it's going to happen. Not the way we've been trying. We might have to try again. I was about to say tomorrow night, but tomorrow's nostalgia night, so on Friday night. Unless I can figure something out here. Actually, let's just do a quick little... let's see. I just remembered something. I wonder if this will work at Terran stations or not. Okay, I just remembered. I just Googled something and saw and then remembered that, oh yes, that is a thing that exists. Sometimes around stations, there will be criminals, and the faction will pay you in money and rep for destroying criminal ships. So I'm kind of curious if those exist as a thing around Terran stations when you're not friendly with them. I'm sure that's a fairly low amount of rep, but what I'm going to do is we're going to summon the on foot, which we left it in here, docked at the station. We're going to summon the on foot. We're going to have it fly and park itself beside a Terran station, namely this power plant. And then we're going to fly over here by this... We're going to fly ourselves out here and park for now. Because we don't need the big honking destroyer for this, but I don't want it too far away. My Terran rep, -15. So it might take a long time to get anywhere, but it's better than no rep at all. Yeah, they spawn non-stop and give you +1 each kill. I'm not sure how long it takes to add up to get out of -15, but there's a lower limit where they spawn. Yeah. Well, we're going to take the on foot and we're going to use its Gatling guns, and we're just going to shoot up any red ships we see near Terran stations for a while and see what happens. I just need to get to -10, and then we can start having a freighter or a miner do something in Terran space, and I'll take care of the rest of it. I think -10 is the point where they stop allowing you to dock. We'd actually be -9, I guess. Yeah, there's little drone things. We'll have to turn off all the guns except one of the Gatlings.
You're in for it.
But that will hopefully get our rep up.
Entering system. Getsofune.
Okay, where's the on foot? Still flying here? It's going to be a little bit until it gets here, I think. Let's see, it left from here. It's already out of this system. Don't see it in this system. There's easier ways of finding. Oh, there it is. Oh, this thing's fast. It's in the void already. It's just one jump away. Yes, yes, I could use the owned asset menu, but that's boring. All said require more clicks. This way I just have to drag around. Okay, those are both terrible reasons. But anyway. They're my reasons and I'm sticking to it. You like boring? Oh, I guess that explains why you come around here all the time. Oh. That's a bad joke. Okay, where's the on foot? Almost here. We'll drop a advanced satellite in this vicinity. There. Now, as soon as the on foot gets here, we can teleport aboard. Remove all orders. that matter. Let's double check to make sure we don't have any latent orders aboard the wheelbarrow either. Orders over here. Nope, no orders. Good. Teleport 2. The teleport research is definitely
Dragon.
MVP.
Raider.
Alright, is that the Terran power plant right ahead of us?
Advanced satellite.
That isn't what I wanted to select. Thank you, game. Something right in front of us anyway. There it is. We'll just fly around this thing and see what happens. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, I'm going to be unhappy, but only mildly so. In the meantime, oops. Let's just go right ahead and switch to mode 4.
Stop that criminal.
Ah,
Short range transporter.
there's one. Hey there. Okay. You gonna give me the rep now? It usually takes them a little bit before they remember that to give you. Oh yeah, we need to give the guy a rep. Which start would you recommend for brand new player in X4? I'm not the person to ask that, but it looks like chat already answered you.
Space debris.
Terran station security vessel.
What? What are you coming after me for?
Thanks for your help.
Oh, we got a negative 14. Boom, just like that. That's a good step in the right. Now, why is the station security vessel after me? Is it something I want to blow up? Or is it something I don't want to blow up? I think it's not something I want to blow up. Let's go to a different Terran station. Like this microlattice factory.
Microlattice factory.
It's not? You're good? Okay. Well, we're going to go to the microlattice factory anyway. It looks bigger. Yeah. We're just going to go over here. Just in case. Worst case, we can shuttle back and forth between a couple Terran systems if they don't like me dealing with their criminals. Like, only we can shoot our criminals. You, knock it off.
Get out of here.
Terran station security vessel.
Okay, he's a long ways off. We'll keep him selected, though, just in case he starts to get closer. Problem solved? I have my plasma just disabled for a reason. He's just coming after me, isn't he?
Your space debris.
We're gonna have to keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't get too excitable. Wait, what's going on over here? Oh, that's way over there. Okay. We'll worry about that later. This ship isn't really equipped to fight Ps. I mean, it can fight Ps and does a pretty darn good job of it if I say so myself, but... let's go over there and fight a P. It doesn't look like more criminals are going to respawn until this guy gets tired of us.
P.
Oh no, I'm not in the rattlesnake anymore. I parked it because of that very reason. Well, partially. And I don't really have any good controllable guns that I would be willing to use for criminals. Yeah, we're going to go see what this P's doing. I suspect it's probably going to try to jump to a different system. But I don't have to allow that if I don't want to. All I need to do is hit it once to knock it out of travel drive. Come on, P.
Go away.
It's kind of crazy that you can still shoot while you're in travel drive. Okay, we're not going to hit that P this way. It was fun to try, though. Now, is he just going to go disappear straight away? No, he isn't. Okay, good.
You'll pay dearly for that, pilot.
Switch back to full guns on.
Time to die.
You, Mr. P. Are about to have a very bad time of this. There's another P out this way somewhere.
Let's mount and eject.
P.
Okay. Let's go see if... Oh, you mean try to lure the P to the station. That's actually an idea.
Sorry about that.
It blew up before that. Get that done, though. Alright, I don't see Mr. Stop in the name of the law anywhere around here, so let's go back to the solar power plant.
Solar power plant.
Just burn a little bit of shields getting there. It's not like we don't have a lot. This thing has modded for faster shield recharge too. Well, it doesn't really have that many shields, I guess. It's got more than it had. Alright. Spawn another little bundle of plus rep, please. Also, it's kind of funny that barely moving on this thing is faster than the rattlesnake is at max velocity. Yeah, I should try luring Xeon to stations as well. Just drifting along at low speed. Low speed being almost 200 meters a second. I love this ship so much. Oh, I should switch back to small guns only mode before I forget. press the wrong button and blow a hole in the station. It wouldn't blow a hole in the station, but it would piss the station off. And that cannot be allowed.
Short range transporter.
Have mercy.
Nope, you're plus reps. I can't. Okay.
Asteroid.
Terran station security vessel.
Wow, thanks. We'll just fly away. Hopefully we'll get a little rep boost here in a second. Kind of, we like you more, but we're going to psych the cops on you anyway, kind of thing.
Thanks for your help.
Minus 13. Wow, this is actually a really fast way to get rep. You have anything illegal on me? Actually, I might. I should probably go ahead and drop all my illegal stuff or get rid of them. Okay, whose station is this?
Refined goods complex.
Antigone. We don't really need more rep with them. You know, earlier when you said it gives you plus
Solar
1 every
power
time,
plant.
I thought that would be like a plus a fraction of 1. No, it's a full up plus 1. That's kind of ridiculous. That's a lot of rep. Let's just kill our engine here and let's see if I have anything illegal I don't really care about. Personal, inventory, decryption module. This is worth a lot, but I've never found anybody who's willing to buy it for me. Goodbye. AGI processor, I don't care about. Heuristic core, I don't care about. Spacefly eggs, don't care about. Various security stuff, I don't care about. I've been selling those every chance I get anyway. Okay, my personal ship cargo doesn't have anything illegal in it, I'm sure. There's a drop in the science lab that lets you store your illegal items. Oh well. Oh, there's the mall cop.
Microlattice factory. Terran station security vessel.
He's sitting there not doing anything, so we'll fly over here.
Microlattice factory.
There's a button to drop all illegals. I knew that such a button existed for when the cops pulled you over, but I didn't realize it was just normal as well. Well, thank you. I don't really care about any of the stuff in my... Well, I shouldn't say any of the stuff. I don't care about any of the illegal stuff in my personal inventory, so... Just dropping it is no big deal. But I should probably just keep storing that stuff for later.
Range transporter.
Let's go ahead and turn only one of the guns on. Oops. Let's see if that actually makes a difference. Using one gun and shooting way less. Oops. I think I hit the station once or twice. Stop maneuvering. There we go. This station hasn't spawned a cop yet, so... Must have done something right. I feel kind of like a shark right now. Legal goods is why they were doing that? Okay, that's good to know. Slowly circling. Waiting for some blood in the water.
Thanks for your help.
Minus 12. Okay, we're getting there. This is good. This is great. Slowly circling, looking for a tasty fish. Or maybe a diver. Dun-um. Dun-um. Yeah, I'd play the Jaws theme, but I don't usually play separate music on stream, so I'm not set up for it. The Jaws theme would definitely be appropriate here, though.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
They get missions to kill 5 criminals. You get +1 rep each and a bonus when you're done. Yeah, I did one of those missions before. A couple of them, I think. I didn't realize that they gave quite that much rep, though. Actually, let's see if... I don't think the Terrans are going to give me any missions for quite a while yet. But it doesn't hurt to check. Yeah, there's no other mission offers in the area. Well, we're almost to the point where I can deploy a miner for the Terrans. That's what I did with the split. I deployed a miner and I got my rep spiffied up pretty quickly. Also made me a lot of money. Let's go try a different station. This one seems to be uncooperative. Let's go to... back to the solar power plant. Sure, why
Solar
not?
power plant.
Hopefully Mr. Stop in the Name of the Law has disappeared. Here's the on foot. Not the on foot, the wheelbarrow. AKA the destroyer I was flying earlier. I was kind of tempted to put the red skin I unlocked doing a mission a little while ago on this thing, but I didn't. Oh, thank you, autosave. You know, the only way they could possibly make this destroyer better, outside of like giving it longer range guns, a few things like that, which obviously would make it better, would be as if it had a medium dock on it somewhere. Because I just like the medium ships way more than I do the small ones. And I'd like to be able to dock a personal fighter on my destroyer. Instead, I just have a very fast medium ship that I can call in from wherever I'm doing. All right, get the engines back. Let's just drift around here a little bit. Oh, there's one.
Short range transporter.
Hello. Stop in the name of the law, and if you won't stop, I'm going to shoot you anyway. Now give me some rep. In the meantime,
Microlattice factory.
let's fly back to the Microlattice factory. You find Terran stations spawn criminal traffic kind of slowly, so I tend to hit and move. Oh, look. Thought I saw a flashy thingy.
Asteroid.
Crystal cluster. Alright, let's just blow this up. Okay.
Thank you.
That was interesting. Apparently, if you destroy the asteroid the crystal cluster is on, you don't get anything as opposed to when you blow up the crystal cluster itself.
Wreck.
It's got a bunch of scrap on it. I need to buy a replacement for that scrapping ship that I lost. Okay, where are we going? Microlattice factory.
Microlattice factory.
It's really too bad you can't process scrap mobily into a form that can be loaded onto a freighter for long distance hauling. Because the tugs are just too slow and don't carry enough to be worth it for long range stuff.
Short-range transporter.
Stop!
Alright. Back the way we came.
Wreck. Solar power plant.
Just process it locally and ship scrap metal? Yeah, but then you need to have a station everywhere you want to do it. It'd be much cooler if there was like an XL ship that you could move around that would let you process it into freighter movable wares. I guess it wouldn't be that hard to just build a small station that does nothing but make it into scrap metal.
Thank you.
Well, we're at minus 10. See what the Terrans think of me at the moment here. Slow this down so we're not going so fast. The Terrans, you're not allowed to dock, so we need to be at least minus 9 for that, I guess. Or maybe it's even higher. In any case, we're getting rep pretty fast, so I might just stay here and farm our way up to something a little more reasonable. Building a small station that just processes scrap might actually be not too bad. And then haul it all to a central location to turn it into actual materials. It's kind of cool that stations generate local civilian traffic. It's just a little thing that they really didn't need to do, but just adds a bit extra to stations when you're nearby them. Come on. Let's see if there's any local missions for the Antigone, which I'm not really interested in doing. Also, I don't feel like doing that kind of mission right now. Antigone. Antigone. When am I ever going to stop? Probably never. Pronouncing that one wrong. Anyway. I should check on my scrap processing station to see how the latest expansion is coming along. No, we don't have to hang around these two stations either. We can go. I wonder if the orbital defense station will spawn any.
Orbital defense station.
It's just another station that is designed to hold guns rather than other stuff, but I'm not sure what kind of modules you need to generate civilian traffic. We should check it out. Your first scrap processing station you tore down and turned into a refinery. What I'm planning to do, as a matter of fact, let's park here for a bit. and look at the map so I can talk about future plans. What I'm doing here in Activa's Choice is experimenting with station building and experimenting with how scrapping works at the same time. Because my plan is, eventually, I want to take over Matrix 451. And I want to build a station probably right here that is loaded with guns and has a big ol' scrap processing complex. And then this station, when it's more or less built, I'm going to destroy Xeon stations in Sector, move my capital ships up to the carcass of the Xeon station to protect it, and turn it into scrap cubes that then get hauled back and turned into hull plates and claytronics for future use. And then those hull plates and claytronics will be used to build a second defensive station over by this gate. Once I have a defensive station by this gate that can more or less hold off attacks, I want to build a giant self-sufficient refinery from basically from raw materials to finished ships right here. That doesn't require anything shipped in from outside, or as close to that as I can get. So, yeah, this is going to be a monster. There's enough resources in the sector, or in Silicon, that I should be able to mine everything I need locally and haul it in. But anyway, this system just kind of appeals to me. The idea of taking a Xeon system and turning it into my own. Which is why I've got it satellited up like this, so I can see what all's happening there all the time. There's an I right now. It used to just have a K hanging around here. Now it's got a pair of Ks and an I. So we definitely... The longer we dwaddle, the bit harder it's going to be to take it, but... That said, I'm not in a great rush. I want to really get it all figured out. And who knows, we may not even do it in this run. We may start a new run and do it then. I was going to check to see if there's civilian traffic flying around, and yes, there is. It's just none of it is red. Well, let's just fly around the station for a bit. But anyway. So eventually Matrix 451 is going to have 3 stations. A scrap processing station. Oh.
Short range transporter.
The scrap processing station that's going to be used to jumpstart the other 2. Really, the scrap processing station is completely optional, and I really shouldn't do it, but... See you later, Amend It Man. I'm probably going to go for another 30 minutes. I usually stop at 10:30 in the evening. So we'll see if we can get our rep up a little higher in that amount of time. And then next stream, which is going to be... Well, tomorrow is going to be Divinity 2, so... On Friday, we'll probably... finish getting our Terran rep up with the setting up some miners in their space or something.
Thanks for your help.
You are now able to dock. You are now able to build in space. You are now able to trade with. Heck yeah. Yay, the Terrans are now neutral instead of enemy. So, tonight's mission has been accomplished. Now we're just gonna put a little bit of icing on the cake, so to speak, by
Unknown object.
seeing if we
Solar
can
power plant.
get our reputation up a bit. At 100% sun with just one of each scrap module, I would need something like 17 solar panels to produce the energy needed. I have 24 panels on my station right now. Just because it was like, these panels are cheap, they don't require any raw materials. Sure, let's do it. I don't know if I'm supplying energy cells for the whole area. No mods running. I'm just running vanilla right now. I'm going to add some mods to change the way that...
Docking granted.
I don't want to dock. Anyway, change the way that ship modifications work, because I don't like the RNG. I'd rather they were static. But aside from that, I don't really see a whole lot of need for mods. Maybe in the future, once I've got a few runs under my belt, I might do a modded run or two. Mix things up a little, you know. Nope.
Short range transporter.
There's another bundle of reputation. Let's wait for them to get, so they're not being backdropped by the station.
I can't take any more. Stop.
Just hurry up, blow up, and give me the rep. There we go. That should get us to -8. Every bit we get now is less waiting time later once I get the miners running.
Docking aborted.
Yeah, there we go. But anyway. Let's just go pick another station and go play Shark around that one instead of here.
Thanks for your help.
-8. This is way faster way to get rep than trading or anything else for that matter.
Microlattice factory.
Kind of insane how fast you gain rep this way. I'm really glad that I quickly Googled. I'm not talking to you, damn it. Where'd that phone go? Oh. There. I said the forbidden word. I didn't even prefix it with a certain synonym for acceptable. Oh.
Short range transporter.
There's another little bundle of joy and happiness and reputation. Okay.
Docking granted.
I don't want to dock though.
Docking aborted.
That's one thing that I'm not sure if I like or not. That when you fly close enough to a dock, it automatically gives you docking. You know, automatically request dock. It seems a little finicky.
Thanks for your help.
Sometimes it doesn't work when you expect it to. And just generally, it's not, I don't know. Sometimes I like it and sometimes I don't. I'd be happy with it disabled. If there was an option to disable it, I probably would. But it's not like annoying enough that I'm going to go look for a mod to get rid of it or anything like that. It's just kind of a take it or leave it kind of thing. That I lean very slightly toward leave it. It is kind of cool though. If you don't want to remember the hotkey and don't want to mess around with requesting docking permission manually, you can just fly in and dock. I'm sure there's some people who really like it. I'm guessing those are the docking pads that triggered on. Let's find another station. Why are we looking? Oh, Matrix 451. Okay. Let's go to the solar power plant.
Solar power plant.
Let's just thrust her all the way there, because why not? This ship's so fast. And it's not even as fast as it could possibly be. The acceleration is lower than it should be. I used to have a better version of this ship. I didn't like the weapon load quite as much, but it was better before it got blew up. And I decided instead of reloading, I'd just buy a new one. Anyway. Terran station parts are kind of cool looking. I should work on getting high enough rep that I can buy them. Because it might be kind of cool to see what the Terran stations are like.
Docking granted.
I don't
Docking
want
aborted.
to dock. I like the look of the Terran solar panels better than they do the other ones. They look less...
Short range transporter.
The other solar panels kind of look a little bit untidy. The Argon ones do anyway. The Terran ones seem neater.
Docking granted.
I don't
Docking
want to dock.
aborted.
Come on. Get someplace where I can safely shoot you without hitting something else. Is he gonna dock somewhere? Probably, yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. Good enough. What was that mod for X3 that gave you like 100 sectors to explore? I don't know. I never really played... I played like one X3 mod. And that was Light Cube's Universe, and I didn't play it for very long. It was an awesome enough mod, I just didn't really...
Orbital defense station.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason I didn't really get into... Well, at this point I probably almost have more hours in X4 than X3, and this is only my first run. I don't know, I did play quite a lot of X3 in some ways.
Thanks for your help.
That was before I had access to a computer with internet at home, so I obviously didn't have it on Steam. Yeah, no, X3 had a pretty huge map. I still haven't discovered the full extent of the X4 map, but I think it's almost certainly smaller.
Illegal
Short range transporter.
Oh. That's interesting. Okay, there it is. It was just being buggy for a bit. And it docked and disappeared. For all that X3 had way more sectors and stuff, I like X4 better so far. It's X4 is 119, yeah. And who knows where it'll go with the coming DLC. I assume they're not going to add like 100 sectors in a DLC, but hey, they'll add some at least. I don't know how many sectors I know the location of. Not sure if there's an easy way to see the number, or if it's just kind of a matter of go count them. In stats. Stats is under player, isn't it? Statistics. Gates traversed, 760. That's quite a few. Sectors discovered, 81. Okay, so I'm actually fairly close to having the whole place discovered. Well, actually not really. Still have like 40 to go. It's a lot of sectors to discover. I was pretty sure I had a lot of stuff to explore yet, but that's a lot of stuff to explore yet. You certainly won't hear any complaining about that from me, though. More stuff to explore is more better. Where is this guy? Is he like in the middle of the station or something? I think he's stuck or something. I highly doubt there's a way to fly in there. Yeah, it looks like he's stuck inside the station. Destroy the station, it's the only way to be sure. No, thank you. I want to keep my slowly becoming better rep with the terrans. We'll just go over here to the solar power plant.
Solar power plant.
You've had Xeon stuck in your ship? That does not sound like a good time, just saying. That's probably why the Raptor has those turrets inside the docking bay. Just in case a particularly adventurous Xeon decides to fly up your nose.
Thief! Stop them!
Short range transporter.
Can you please fly somewhere that's doesn't have you up against the station? Thank you. He's gonna dock with the station, isn't he? I really don't have any precise guns I'd be willing to unleash on him at the moment. I just have my split Gatling thingies. Okay, this is not a good idea. We're not gonna fly in there. I was starting to get flashbacks of the Will We Fit incident from a couple weeks ago. Yeah, he's docking. Okay. The Will We Fit incident. Let's see if we can find a docking arm somewhere around here. Do Terran have docking arms like the Argon do that have openings on the ends? I don't know. Anyway. The Argon docking arm has... Well, there's an Argon station around here somewhere I can find. Here.
Refined goods complex.
The Antigone version, but I think they use the same station parts, so let's go say hi. Been considering picking this up. Played some X3 a long time ago. Did they improve the new player experience, or is it still kind of dumped in the deep end without a guide? Tutorials are better, but you're definitely still dumped off the deep end. So it does teach you some things sort of okay-ishly, and then off to Google you go. But it is an improvement over X3. And it is an excellent game. And it is on sale right now through Humble Bundle. with some of the DLC. And then you can pick the rest of the DLC up, and it's fairly cheap. Whoa, we don't want to do that. Okay, anyway. This hole and the one underneath it just happen to be just small enough that you can fit in there with a fighter. So I and my fighter, we flew up. I was just hanging around the dock for some reason. I think we had just watched our first large ship dock at a station for the first time. So it's kind of a cool moment. And I was like, hey, I wonder if we'll fit in there. Answer, yes, you can fit in there. However, if you tip your ship at all from being completely flat, you interfere with the station, and it got very exciting for a few seconds. We spun at very, very high speed, and then it ejected us at equally high speed out of the side, where we sat in space just spinning really at a quite high rate until I hit kill engines, at which point it brought us to slow stop. For a few seconds there, I thought that we were surely going to have to reload the game. And so I was very concerned. Thankfully, that did not happen. It was just funny instead. There's a clip of it on my Discord, which I should probably go ahead and plug right now. There's a Discord. There's not very many people on it, but only you can help solve that problem. I will occasionally say things like when I'm planning to go live or things like that on there. And the meme channel does get some reasonable amount of posts in it every day. Not all from me. And of course, there's a channel there that you can subscribe to be pinged whenever I go live.
Short range transporter A.
Let's see. Give me that sweet, sweet wrap. With the Antigone. Not the Terrans. Why are you hanging out around the station? Oh yeah, I wanted to look at the docking arm. Let's go back to the solar power plant.
Solar power plant.
But anyway. Also, if something particularly amazing happens during a stream, I'll occasionally post a clip in there. What in the world?
Lockbox. Solar
That's
power
quite a
plant.
herd of lockboxes.
Thank you.
Anyway. I think we will collect one more point of Terran reputation to get us to -5, and then I'll probably end stream. Because it is getting close to 10:30. And I did wake up earlier than normal this morning, so... Oh, let's see. Who is alive today? Yeah, most of the people I would raid are not live. So we're probably not... Well, maybe we'll do a raid. Oh, Wasted Space is live. Alright. It'll be a few minutes yet before we end, but... Let's go over here to the Microlattice Factory.
Microlattice factory.
Oh, is that an Asgard?
Asgard.
Yes, it's an Asgard. Okay, let's go check it out. I want to look at these things. He's going way too quickly. Please stop before you go through. I want to look at you. Yes, he stopped. Okay. We won't get much time to look at him, but we'll get a little. Ooh, fancy. Pretty. Sounds like he's charging his engines. He's got a medium dock on top. 3 small docks. And the big gun in the front. I want one of these things so bad. Not as much as I wanted the split Raptor, but I still want one of these. It just looks cool. If I run this together with the split Raptor, we would have a ship for all occasions. Yeah, I watched one of these run into an eye. It almost vaporized it in one shot. Get a pair of these running together, nothing could stop you. Except, scan it? Sure, why not?
Oh, you can't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shift F is scan. I'll have to remember that. That'll save me a bit of time in the future. Let's face it, I'm not going to remember that. Hope springs eternal, but I'm not going to remember that. Information. A lot of the stuff we can't see, unfortunately. How much crew does it have on it? A lot of Marines. A lot of veteran Marines. Trying to capture one of these would be difficult. Needs a second scan. Well, it's gone now. Anyway, it was kind of cool looking at it while it was still here.
Solar power plant.
Let's go see if we can nab one last criminal. Oh, wait. I just noticed something. Turn off scan mode. These blue paths that come down like this, they're glide slopes. Or, you know, the space equivalent of a glide slope. That's cool. Here, let's get a little... Yeah, you follow the glowy blue dots, and they lead you right down to the top of the station. Unfortunately, these two don't seem to go anywhere. But the ones over here on these sides lead to just above the docks, it looks like. That's kind of cool. Also, what is going on over here? Do they have internal docking for small ships in here? Yeah, they do. That's cool. XL, and then there's who knows how many small ships in there, it looks like. We're a little too big to comfortably fit inside, so
Docking granted.
I doubt it'll let us go in there.
Docking aborted.
Those look like small ship pads, though. That's really cool. Blue dots are drone guides.
Short range transporter.
Well, here's our target.
Docking granted.
I don't want to dock. He's going into dock. Okay. What? What is happening to this drone? He just flew through the station. Unless it's a different one, but I didn't hit the selection. Drone guides for cargo. Okay. That's kind of cool. Oh, I'm
Docking
still
aborted.
have docking going because wanted me to do it for some weird reason. Terran stations are kind of cool.
Solar power plant.
I kind of like their station parts. We might have to investigate once we're good rep with them. We might have to look into what the difference between Terran station and Argon station parts are and what can be used together just to make the most nice looking and also functional station possible. Whether or not if you can build Terran station parts using non-Terran components, that'd be the question. Totally different production lines, that's kind of a bummer. Can you at least use their solar panels instead of Argon solar panels?
Short range transporter.
The shark has spotted a prey. A poor defenseless seal. You're supposed to hit the thing.
We cannot tolerate your actions.
Who's pissed at me?
Solar power plant.
Not the Terrans.
Short range transporter.
Okay, look, Buster. Pull over or you're gonna eat a plasma. Okay, he's docking. We're not gonna be able to get him. Oh. Well. We're at -6 rep with the Terrans. That's a pretty good place to be. We were lower than that with the split before we wrapped up with them. So I'm going to go park this over beside my destroyer.
Rattlesnake.
And then I'm going to call it a night. Because I am quite tired. All right. Thank you all very much for coming. And thank you for the raid again. That was very welcome. You're all very welcome. And you're certainly welcome to come again. I don't know. I had fun. I hope you did as well. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time as normal, aka around 7 or 8 o'clock, unless something special happens. But instead of playing X4 tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Divinity 2 Ego Draconis. It's a rather old CRPG. Thursdays, I normally play some older game that I liked as a kid or something like that. It's not an ancient game, but it's a little older. I don't know, maybe you'll like it. In any case, you can at least stop in and wave. Or not. Whatever you like. I think we're going to go raid Wasted Space. He's a streamer I like to watch. Yeah, we're going to raid Wasted Space. So, when you get over there, give him a wave, say hi, whatever. Tell him who sent you. And I hope I will see you all again tomorrow. Because, yeah, more people, more better. In any case, see ya. Good night.